Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm the founder and principal architect of Buildex Design. So a little bit about me. I got into the space actually as an investor myself. I was thinking of leaving my 9-to-5, investing in real estate and going all in on that. I started with conversions. I built a portfolio based on that. And then naturally, as an architect, people started to ask me to do more of that for themselves. So that's really what this practice has been based on my own personal experience as an investor and architect, and bringing that experience through the entire process. We really try to bring not only the architects and designers lens to it, but also the investor developer lens in it as well. Sometimes we get involved with the acquisitions phase. So if someone's looking for a property, whether it's conversion or new build, and they want to determine what to look for, or if the property they're buying is a good candidate. So that's where our pre-design feasibility studies come into play. On the one hand, we can just do a simple site visit and we'll have like a simple charge for that. And we'll typically credit you toward like an architectural service if you do move forward. And that's where we can meet on site, talk about what you're thinking of doing. We'll talk about any red flags that we see and if your plan makes sense. And that can kind of give you the confidence to buy and you move forward, right? At least it gives you enough information that you can kind of plan accordingly. And then the second level to feasibility service, if you want us to do a more deep dive report, in which case we look at the zoning, we look at the building code, we potentially scan the existing building, we look at the land, any drawings that you have, and then we'll sketch out a couple options, right? Depending on what you're looking to do. If it's a conversion, we can sketch out how we split up the units. If it's a new build, we'll sketch out, what kind of footprint do you get, how much area, what's the unit mix, and what's some high level cost. And with that, you can really plug into your numbers and do some additional due diligence on your side to see, again, if this is the right property for you to purchase and move forward with. From that, we really want to guide you. Essentially, our goal is to find a project. What's the right project scope? And from there, we can offer our full architectural services. So we typically have a couple packages where, again, at that point, you should have a fixed scope or project in mind. So for example, if you're like, hey, I'd like to do a 4-plex plus ADU, then we can give you a package for that. And there's 3 tiers to that. So first package is DIY, do it yourself, typically for contractors or very hands-on investors. The second is a done with you package where we help you with the permits, but then we stay alongside you in construction to help you through that process, but you still take the lead. And then the third is a done for you package where we essentially act as your project manager and we do the project for you so you can be as hands-off as possible. We will find you the contractor, we'll keep you up to date, we'll go on site, we'll give you site reports, and the key decisions that need to be made come back to you. But ultimately, you can be rest assured that your project is well on its way, is on a track. We've talked to so many people interested in investing in multiplexes, but they don't know where to start. And that's where we come in. We really understand the process. We're happy to connect you to the right partners and people and really guide you through it from beginning to end, whether it's finding a property, designing, getting your permits, or even helping you through construction, getting it completed. There's so many complexities along the way. You want to make sure that you're working with the right people, architect especially, to make sure that you're not making an investment that becomes a big headache. We're one of the top architecture firms when it comes to multiplexes. And with that expertise, it comes with a network of professionals that can bring you from the entire acquisition to construction process, whether that be agents, lawyers, brokers, construction partners. We're the one-stop place that can connect you from beginning to end. And we are the ones that actually start from the beginning of the process all the way to end. So we are naturally the one that bridges those gaps. Reach out to us if you're thinking of building your next multiplex.